Hi, my name's Michelle McSorley and I'm the Community Investment Manager at Wates Residential. Thank you for allowing me to take the time to talk to you today about some of the initiatives and the way that we engage with young people. Construction and the built environment wasn't my first job. It wasn't my career that I chose to go into. I actually went into catering and then moved from there into housing. So that's a little bit about me. So a little bit about Wates and the Wates Group. It was established in 1897 and we're one of the leading privately owned construction, development and property services companies in the UK. We are about 1.6 billion turnover. We employ about 4,000 people. We're still a family-owned business, now in the fourth generation, and we work with tens of thousands of our supply chain and key stakeholders every day. At Wates Residential, we believe that everyone deserves a great place to live. And our purpose is not just to build new homes, but more importantly, to help raise the aspirations of the next generation, the environmental enthusiasts amongst those young people, by exposing them to a wide variety of roles and job prospects, what are on offer. If you can't be what you can't see, and we're trying to reach and expose as many young people to as many different diverse roles as possible. Wates Residential is fully committed to reaching young talent and has many initiatives across our business to deliver against each key stage in the UK. I personally think that young people don't just want salaries and jobs, they want something that's really going to make a difference in the world. And I think the built environment and the construction industry is the most powerful industry that can do that. It affects everyone's lives, from the houses that you wake up in, to the buildings that we use every day, to the infrastructure that supports us to be able to get to those buildings. So many people ask, what is construction and the built environment industry all about? It creates where we live, where we play, where we go to school, where we shop, protects our buildings, where we work, how we commute, and how we travel. Construction is an exciting career. It builds the world that we live in, and there's so many great benefits, amazing progress routes that you can take. The possibilities are endless, and there is a role for everyone. People still consider construction and the built environment to be muddy boots and dirty hands. Well, actually, this just demonstrates that there's a number of roles that people don't think about, from our on-site operatives to our electricians, to our site managers, project managers, architects, civil engineers, lawyers, HR managers, IT. There is a role for everyone in construction. So key stage 1 initiatives for us are really important because it's about those early years and early exposure. And actually we do that with a number of ways, from site safety assemblies where we talk about the dangers of playing near site, but also just to give an overview of what it's like to work in construction. Guess My Job activities, where a member of the team will go in with several props and allow the young people to guess what role they do. It's about making young people think outside the box and what sort of prospects there may be. Also, we support a lot of science, technology and engineering and maths events, so that's what STEM events are, and supporting young people to start feeling the love of those particular topics early on. Some of our initiatives for our Key Stage 2, that's the 7 to 11-year-old brackets, are working with the Ministry of Building, Innovation and Education, MOBI, they're called for short, is a charity that's led by George Clark. And we are in the process of setting up a design challenge for young people to consider designing a building fit for purpose for 2030, or their home for 2030. It's a really exciting project and we're looking forward to seeing some of the submissions. One of the other things that we've currently joined up with some of our architects to run Minecraft days with block builders. And these sessions are allowing young people to consider designs that are happening on the ground in their communities. So asking them for their input around what they feel should be part of the public realm or part of the environment from the buildings that we're just due to construct in their community where they live. The other thing is a Dragon's Den style event So with this particular age group, actually they present their ideas to us at Wates, and Wates are the dragons. So it could be a building, it could be that we're working on a particular brief, not necessarily a home, it could be a bridge or a civic centre, which are really good fun ways to get young people thinking about actually what it is to work within the built environment. Also, we also host a number of pretty similar to Key Stage 1, Guess My Jobs, but these are insight days. And we also last year piloted a transition summer program, which is supporting those 11-year-olds that are moving through into secondary education in a summer program, which allows them to build their skills within a team, but also build their confidence to be able to make new friends whilst undertaking a fun activity where they get to do the research, design, and then pitch their idea to members of professions from construction and the built environment. So continuing with the Key Stage 2, we recently partnered with an author to create a book that's aimed at that Key Stage 2 7 to 11-year-olds. It's a fun, interactive book which takes them on a journey from the front end of the built environment right through to the other end, so from town planning all the way through to sales with everything in between. It's a really great book that will expose young people so they can really get a feel of different positions within the built environment. But this book is really unique because it's linked to the Children's University as a learning destination. So the children, if they were to complete all 4 activities, will get 2 hours learning time towards their graduation. So Key Stage 3 and 4, the 11 to 16-year-olds, we have a number of things. And I'm sure that some of our competitors across the industry also run a number of these similar programs. From apprenticeship events, we offer work experience placements, we attend careers affairs, we go in and we support the school around employability sessions. We at Wates, our staff mentor many young people across the areas where we're working. Again, we run a Dragon's Den, but this time, with a slight variance, the young people become the dragons. So what ends up happening is the built environment will pitch, or someone from construction will pitch, someone from the health sector will pitch, someone from IT will pitch, and the young people then decide which sector or industry that they really want to go into. We also support STEM fairs, pretty similar to our Key Stage 2. But for our Key Stage 3 and 4, we also run a programme called Build Yourself, and that programme, it works with so many schools across the UK, and now with COVID-19 we're going to be doing this virtually, so more individuals will be able to reach this programme, and that is from one-to-one mentoring to insight days, workshops, employability, careers affairs. We also have a summer programme that's tied to this Build Yourself programme, which is residential or non-residential programme for young people to come along and learn some important skills and life skills and confidence building and how to work as a team. And they will pitch their ideas based on a task back to professionals. But we also, from the age of 16 plus, following on from this Build Yourself programme, there's opportunities to work with Wates and the Wates group in a paid internship. So Key Stage 5, years 12 and 13, 16 to 18-year-olds, is pretty similar to our Key Stage 3 and 4. The slight difference here is that we offer apprenticeships either directly or indirectly through our supply chain, and those 18-year-olds that are coming to the end of their further education studies can also move into full-time employment. So at Wates Residential, providing information to support the foundations in young people's career choices and not careers of chance is really, really important to us. We're very passionate about reaching out to young talent and supporting young people to consider the built environment as a career of choice. We by taking part in these initiatives and putting on these initiatives, it's like we're planting the seeds and we're standing back and watching the growth and allowing young people to flourish. Wates and myself, we welcome your ideas, your teachers' ideas, your parents' ideas, in ways that we can continue to develop and continue to be innovative in our approach to engaging with you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this Buildtastic event. I do hope that you have found my presentation useful. If you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me on my email, michelle.mcsawley@wates.co.uk. That's michelle.mcsawley@wates.co.uk. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your sessions.